Title: The Endless Journey, the story of Lila and the power of the human spirit. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a young girl named Lila. She was a curious and adventurous soul, constantly seeking new experiences and knowledge. One day, while exploring the forest near her village, Lila stumbled upon a hidden cave deep in the woods. Intrigued by its mysterious aura, she cautiously made her way inside. The cave was dark and damp, and Lila could barely see anything in front of her. But as she slowly made her way deeper into the cave, she noticed a faint glow emanating from a corner. As she approached the source of the light, Lila's heart skipped a beat. She had discovered a large crystal, sparkling and shimmering in the dim light. Mesmerized by its beauty, she reached out to touch it. Suddenly, the crystal began to glow brighter, enveloping Lila in a blinding light. When the light faded away, Lila found herself in a strange and unfamiliar place. She was no longer in the cave, but in a vast open field with no discernible landmarks or features. Confused and disoriented, Lila stood there for a moment, trying to make sense of what had just happened. As she looked around, she noticed a figure in the distance, slowly making its way towards her. As the figure grew closer, Lila realized that it was a wise and ancient sage who had been waiting for her arrival. The sage explained to Lila that the crystal she had discovered was a powerful artifact, capable of transporting her to different realms and dimensions. Lila had been chosen by the crystal to embark on a quest to find and collect all the other crystals scattered throughout the universe and restore balance to the cosmos. Overwhelmed by the enormity of the task ahead of her, Lila hesitated for a moment. But the sage reassured her that she had the courage and determination to succeed, and that she would be guided by the spirits of the universe in her journey. And so, Lila set out on her quest, traveling through different dimensions and encountering all manner of strange and wondrous creatures. With each crystal she collected, she gained new insights and knowledge about the universe and her place in it. Finally, after many long years of travel, Lila collected the final crystal and returned to her village. She had become a wise and powerful sage herself, revered by all who knew her. And although her adventures had come to an end, she knew that there were always new mysteries and adventures waiting to be discovered. After returning to her village, Lila spent many years sharing the knowledge and wisdom she had gained on her quest with others. She became a revered figure in her community, known for her kindness, compassion, and deep understanding of the universe. But even as she shared her knowledge with others, Lila continued to feel a restlessness deep within her. She knew that there were still many mysteries and secrets of the universe waiting to be uncovered, and she longed to explore them. And so, one day, Lila set out on a new journey, this time not as a quest for crystals, but as a journey of self-discovery and exploration. She traveled to far-off lands, meeting new people and experiencing new cultures, always seeking to expand her understanding of the world and her place in it. As she traveled, Lila encountered many challenges and obstacles, but she faced them all with courage and determination. She learned to trust in her own intuition and wisdom, and to cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment. Years passed, and Lila grew older and wiser. But she never lost her sense of wonder and curiosity, and she continued to explore the world around her until the end of her days. And although she had many adventures and accomplished many great things in her life, Lila always remained humble and grateful for the opportunities she had been given. She knew that the universe was full of infinite possibilities and mysteries, and that there was always more to discover and learn. As Lila continued to explore the world and herself, she began to develop a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. She saw how the smallest actions could have far-reaching consequences, and how each person's life was part of a greater whole. With this understanding, Lila became a passionate advocate for peace, justice, and environmental preservation. She worked tirelessly to promote these values, inspiring others to join her in creating a better world for all. Despite her many accomplishments, Lila remained humble and grounded, never losing sight of the beauty and wonder of the world around her. She continued to explore and learn until the end of her days, always seeking new experiences and insights. And when she finally passed from this world, Lila left behind a legacy of wisdom, compassion, and inspiration. Her life had been a shining example of what was possible when one followed their heart and pursued their passions with courage and determination. And so, Lila's story continued, to inspire and motivate generations of people, long after she had left this world. For her, the journey had never truly ended, and the universe remained an infinite source of wonder and possibility. As time passed, Lila's story became the stuff of legend. Her name was spoken in hushed tones, and her deeds were celebrated in songs and stories throughout the land. People looked to her as a symbol of hope and inspiration, and her legacy lived on long after she had passed from this world. But even as her story became more widely known, there were still some who questioned its veracity. Some claimed that Lila was merely a myth, a fairy tale concocted by the storytellers of old. But those who knew the truth, who had seen Lila's courage and determination firsthand, knew better. They knew that her story was real, and that it was a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome even the greatest challenges. And so, Lila's story continued to inspire and motivate people for generations to come. Her legacy was a reminder that we are all capable of great things, and that the universe is full of infinite possibilities just waiting to be discovered. For those who dared to follow in Lila's footsteps, the journey was never truly over. There would always be new mysteries to uncover, new adventures to be had, and new challenges to overcome. But with each step forward, they would be guided by the wisdom and inspiration of Lila's story, and the knowledge that anything was possible if they believed in themselves. As Lila's story continued to inspire and motivate people, it began to take on a life of its own. Her name became synonymous with courage, wisdom, and compassion, and her deeds were celebrated in art, literature, and music throughout the world. People came from far and wide to visit the places where Lila had lived and traveled, hoping to catch a glimpse of the magic that had inspired her. They marveled at the natural beauty of the world around them, and they saw it with new eyes, thanks to Lila's legacy. And as they traveled, they discovered that Lila's story was not just a tale of one person's journey, but a reminder of the power of the human spirit to overcome even the greatest challenges. They saw that the universe was full of infinite possibilities, and that each and every one of them had the power to shape their own destiny. And so, Lila's story continued to inspire and motivate people for generations to come. Her legacy was a beacon of hope in a world often filled with darkness, a reminder that no matter how difficult the journey, anything was possible if one believed in themselves and had the courage to follow their dreams. And as people looked to the stars above, they knew that Lila was out there somewhere, exploring new dimensions and uncovering new mysteries. For her, the journey had never truly ended, and the universe remained an infinite source of wonder and possibility.